Hi. I don't know what you can see in my background. Hi. I'm not sure what you can see in the background, but right now I am at the temple stay. It's 7 a.m. I've been up for about 3 hours now. 4 hours, surprisingly. I did get some rest last night. Um, what I like about this experience is that we have to rise before the sun, and we do our rituals and chanting and praying before the sun rises, basically being thankful for what is to come. It was challenging for me because I'm of a Christian background, and I was very uncomfortable with bowing towards a statue. But then I thought about, my time in the Catholic Church, and, we bow before statues all the time. And even in the Christian Church, there's just a level of respect that you have to pay to people. Um, so, being in this environment, I gave them the respect that they demanded, that they required. And I didn't want to be disrespectful at all, because I'm in their home. I'm even in their clothing, as you can see. None of this is mine. But it was really, really interesting. So we had to climb to the very top of the mountain. Now, I don't mind climbing. I'm all for going up. But if you know me, I'm terrified of heights. So coming down was a mission for me. But I'm reading this book called Peace in Every Step. And basically, you have to take one step at a time. And that's what I had to do. However, not only that, but you must also breathe as you go along. So just focusing on your breath. Breathing in, breathing out. Concentrating on that is very important. Got a little teary-eyed because I was watching this little girl, and she was in the line next to me. We had to line up to basically follow each other's pace. I was at the end of the line, which I was fine with. But this little girl, she was just walking. And this came so natural to her. It's natural for all of us. It's just we don't think about it. Walking for her was an achievement because she used to crawl before. So I saw enlightenment in that. Going back to the temple, when we were at the temple, we had to be there by 4 o'clock. If we were late, we would have to do 3,000 bows. And there was someone in higher rank, because he had different clothing than we did. He's actually visiting from the States, a monk from the States. And he just went at it. He did his bowing. Sounds like a cat. He did his bowing, and I was going to count, but I didn't. Maybe he did about 108, because it's 108 or 3,000. And I'm watching him, and I'm just like, this is a grown man, He shouldn't have to do that, but out of respect, we have to surrender ourselves. It is important to release our ego. And, if something is required of you, then you must do it. And, walk away from it humbly. And there was no punishment. No one said anything to him, but he knew it was right. He knew that's what he had to do. And a lot of times we know what we have to do, but we feel like we shouldn't, or, I'm too good for this, or I'm much better and I'm higher, and none of that exists. None of it should exist. So I felt empowered. I feel empowered from this experience. If anyone ever has a chance to do so, I would highly recommend it. If you're not comfortable with something, don't do it. And you can, I'm sure there's a way you can skip out on the ritual. However, when you go to, let's say you go to a relative's house, and they don't like you using the silver spoons. You can only use the gold spoons. Do what they say, because that's their house. You must respect them in their home. Outside of that, you do what you please. And as a tidbit, as I was bowing, I wasn't praying to Buddha. I was praying to God. I was speaking to God. In my heart, that's who I believe in. So that's what I did. And, I felt comfortable with it. This morning when I woke up, I didn't have any nightmares, anything, strange or out of the ordinary. And I'm really in tune with my intuition for the most part. Like if I do anything strangely, like if I when my hair was relaxed, if I would wrap my hair a certain way and went to bed, I would have a nightmare. And so I haven't had any as yet. I feel good. I feel really good. I'm coming into this newfound understanding. Excuse me. And so after that, we had a meal, and it was very traditional meal. The way that you eat is in complete silence, but with mindfulness. Everyone has to eat everything, which I'm used to because my mother raised me that way. But everyone has to eat everything, and you clean your bowl, and you clean your chopsticks and your spoon, and you pace yourself, and don't eat too slow, but just focus and pay attention. So breakfast was good. We had rice and kimchi and soup and tofu, all vegan. Um, so that was a really good thing. And the last point I'm gonna make, I don't like bugs. I'm not a fan of bugs. If a bug comes flying in, I'm quick to swat it. But here you're not allowed, because bugs are our friends. They have a purpose here on this earth. It's like, I'm sure that there are some people you might not like, or people that don't like you. They're not swatting you. So I've learned to just welcome them in. I haven't gotten bitten by anything. I've had ants crawl on me, and I kind of guide them onto a leaf or to somewhere else. So this is my experience so far. We have a few more hours left here. There's a tea ceremony that's coming up, and we get to meet the headmaster and ask him questions, and I definitely want to ask him a few questions. I have one in particular for him. So thank you for watching, and again, if you ever have a chance to go to any country in Asia, definitely visit a temple, see where they come from, see who they are, get to understand these people, because when they go to your country, wherever you're from, wherever you live, they make sure that they do the same for you. They may not conform, but they at least understand and respect. Thanks again for watching. Your girl, Farah J. Peace.